I accidentally deleted the intro clip for this video and I'm already really behind on posting this video, so I'm just gonna interject real quick of me doing an intro. Yeah, this is a 24-hour challenge. I'm gonna attempt to read for 24 hours. Let's go. I think that's it. Okay, thank you. Okay, so I finished reading Dying to Love by Reese Rivers. This book is a 5-star for me because of how it makes me feel. It's a comfort read for me. So what am I going to read now? I am going to attempt to read this manga, Spy Family Volume 10. I have the other 9 volumes that I finished, so I thought, why not go ahead and read this one. I believe the 11th one comes out in March, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure, I don't remember, but yeah, this I feel like it will probably take me an hour, maybe an hour and a half to get through this. Okay, so it's the next day and I finished reading The Weight of Blood by Tiffany D. Jackson. It's basically like Carrie, but racist. I'm not being facetious or anything, that truly is what the book is about. It's about a teenage girl named Maddie who's been bullied, but one day it comes out that she is black. She's biracial. Her mother is black, her father is white, and she lives with her father because he told her that her mother died during childbirth, and she has a prayer closet that he shoves her in when she misbehaves, and it has like pictures of 1950s housewives, and she has to pray to become that. So anyway, it's crazy. I will say that it's not only from Maddie's perspective, it's from other people's perspective too, and it jumps from 2014 to 10 years later, where journalists are trying to figure out like what happened, because they don't believe that some teenage girl used her powers to kill over 200 people. Like, it just doesn't make any sense, basically. So they're trying to figure out what really happened, and then you go through what led up to that, basically. Next up is Shipped by Meredith Tate. It's like an enemies to lovers book, so it's supposed to be like a fun, good time. So after that, I definitely need it. So on to the next. Okay, update time. I am on page 51 of Shipped, and I really like it so far. However, I don't particularly like Stella right now, only because she has this older sister, and she refers to her older sister as a loser because her older sister is a teen mom that dropped out of school and she has a minimum wage job. And Stella is basically saying, I'm actively working so hard so I don't end up like her. So I don't know, I guess that I feel that that's kind of rude. But nonetheless, Stella is very smart. She got accepted to MIT, and because she's really interested in science. I think she's going to go there for chemical engineering. I don't remember. But her rival, Wesley Clark, he got accepted to Columbia and Stanford. His parents want him to go to Stanford, but he wants to go to Columbia.
and he needs a full ride scholarship to go to Columbia, because if his parents find out that he's going to Columbia instead of Stanford, they will not pay for it. So he needs that scholarship. And Stella needs that scholarship because her family cannot pay for college. So they're both fighting to become valedictorian. Of course, neither of them know why they want to be valedictorian so badly. So therefore, it makes them enemies. And they also love the same sci-fi series. And it was canceled. And, you know, they are on the forums talking to each other and all that other stuff. Anyway, I'm going to get back into it.
Next book that I'm going to be reading is called Are You Sarah by S.C. Lawley. Okay, so I am on page 112 of Are You Sarah? I really like it so far. Definitely has me engaged for sure. I think it's quick to get through. I believe the chapters, at least to me, are a bit short. I don't mind it at all. And the story goes between each Sarah. So the Sarah Ellis, the one that was killed, it goes back in time with her, like 2 years prior. I'm not really sure why it's important for us to know what happened to her 2 years before that. Maybe it has something to do with her ex-boyfriend Tommy, which her mother believes killed her. And then with Sarah, we're going through time, like current time, with our law student Sarah. What time do I have? I think I'm at 18 hours. So I got another 4 hours maybe? I don't know. I have to look at the time. I don't know. But yeah, now I just have to find another book to read. I'm not sure what it will be. We'll see.
I quit.
Oh my god. I can't do it anymore. I am so tired. I didn't realize how hard it is to actually do when you have other things going on in your life, but I can't do this challenge. I don't know if I can do this again. I don't know. It's so hard. Let's just talk about the books that I read for this 24-hour challenge, but really I did 18 hours. First is Are You Sarah by S.C. Lawley. I gave this like a 3.5. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with 3.5. It was a good thriller. Personally, I didn't really care for the ending. I mean, the ending was nice, I guess, but I thought it was gonna go in a different direction. And next is Shipped by Meredith Tate. I'm gonna give this book like a 3.5 stars or something like that. The banter between Wesley and Stella, but Stella on her own, I did not like her. You know, I mean, even though it was called out in the book where her behavior towards her sister was just disgusting, it still left a bad taste in my mouth. Even though like she improved towards the end, it still was not like long, I guess, enough for me. So, but it was cute for what it was, but at the same time, you know, I personally do not like it. Next is The Weight of Blood by Tiffany D. Jackson. I gave this a 3, I believe. It's like Carrie. If you've ever seen Carrie, the movies or the book, it's literally but racist. That's it. That's all you really need to know. It's basically that. Next is Spy Family Volume 10. Gave it a 4.5. It's not my favorite. I don't know. I kind of wish there was more information as far as Lloyd or Twilight, as far as his background. And it's just like his humble beginnings, essentially, of how he ended up in, you know, the company. But I guess I wanted more. And I guess this book is not meant to have his full story in here, and I have to remember that. But yeah, I gave this a 4.5. All right, so the first book that I read for this challenge is Dying to Love by Reese Rivers. I read this in 2021 on Kindle Unlimited, then I bought the book, and then I read it again in 2022, and then I read it again in 2023. It's like a book I'm going to read every year, and it's crazy because every time I read it, I feel different emotions towards it. Like, I guess whatever I'm going through during that time, I feel emotional towards this. Like, is it a 5-star book? No. but it's a 5-star to me because it makes me feel nice. And you know, I feel like it has that close proximity that makes it cozy, even though it's during a zombie apocalypse. But anyway, yes, that is that. So it's a 5-star for me. Thank you so much for reading. See, look, I can't even comprehend words right now. Thank you so much for coming to this video. I really appreciate it. Give this video a thumbs up for, you know, just the support for trying at least. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and comment down below if you've tried this challenge before, and you know, any tips of how to actually get through it. That would be great. Or if you've read any of these books, and you know, give me your thoughts on them. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.